What's up, guys? Jared Welch, RacingDudes.com. We are here. It's the Breeders' Cup. It's officially the Breeders' Cup. I'm moments away from leaving my house and heading to the airport to go to Southern Cal for the Breeders' Cup. So it is officially here, and I'm excited to review maybe one of the best runnings of its particular race that we've ever seen. Let's look at the Longines Breeders' Cup Turf. This is race 8 on Saturday. It's grade 1, $4 million, mile and a half on that Santa Anita turf. And man, we've got, like I said, you got the best horse we have to offer in the United States up to the mark. And then you have some real-time players coming over from the international side, which is funny because we weren't really sure who would come over at one point. But man, you've got Auguste Rodin, who's the kind of, I think, is growing on me big time with Aiden O'Brien. You know, a bunch of Aiden O'Brien. And Mostahdaf is, I mean, you go watch the replay of this horse, and it's hard not to get excited. John Gostin trained horse, but you know, Warlike Goddess is in the race, so obviously she's a nice horse. And then you got a lot of other international horses that could definitely make some noise here. So I'm gonna go. Let's look at the top four. My top four for the Longines turf. Man, it was back and forth between Mostahdaf and Auguste Rodin. And it's hard because it's like, I feel like Mostahdaf is the class of the race, but you kind of wonder if this horse will want to go this far. I mean, the horse obviously would run well, but is this the prime, and especially considering they didn't really want it to run here originally, but then the turf was so soft overseas, they brought the horse over. So they're getting the firm turf. Part of the first of this race, starts on the downhill portion of the downhill turf at Santa Anita. So you kind of have that first part of the race, first couple furlongs downhill. So that you would think would help as well. The trainer thought so as well with, maybe getting the distance a little bit easier for Mostahdaf. And then you have Auguste Rodin, who I think is not quite as good as Mostahdaf, but might be better suited for this distance. And that's what you kind of have to balance there. Two really, really good horses. Ultimately, I just kept going back to the 9 Mostahdaf. So that's going to be my top pick, class of the race. I think this horse is going to be incredibly fun to watch here. It's going to be a showdown because not only do you have these two international beasts that I like the most, I'm going to put Auguste Rodin in second, but then you got up to the mark. And then, it's like this horse, if he wins here, if he beats this field, I mean, it's going to be hard to not make a case for him for Horse of the Year. Think about that. A horse that was MIA for so long, late in the second half of the season, he could win Horse of the Year if you were to, win this thing. And so I got number 3, or I've got the, in my third place horse, I've got the 8 up to the mark. And then in my fourth horse, I'm going to go the 2 Ernesto. And I think this one is in with a shot. 8-1 on the morning line will not get much play at all just because of, who we have in the race, right? But I think Ernesto is super sneaky in this race, especially from an underneath standpoint. He hasn't, won the big time race. But you go watch the ARC last time out, finished a good third to Ace Impact that day. But, you get third in the ARC. I mean, this is a horse that you could definitely make a case for that, could get up, and especially a horse that likes this distance. It's very clear the mile and a half is kind of where he's going to thrive. So I like the 2 Ernesto quite a bit underneath. And if you're feeling a little dicey, feeling a little loosey-goosey, why don't you put that horse on top, or include that horse in your top, in your pick 4s, pick 5s, all the good stuff that you're going to be playing on this card. It's an incredible card. So to recap, I got Mostahdaf in first, Auguste Rodin in second, just for those people that are writing down the numbers. Number 9, Mostahdaf. Auguste Rodin, number 5. Up to the mark is the 8 horse, and the 2 Ernesto. So those are my top 4 plays. Make sure you go get the betting Bible at RacingDudes.com. It's available right now, 26 pages. Myself and Halterman have our exact bets. So if you're saying, okay, what's he going to play? I'll be at the track. This is exactly what I'm playing. It's in the betting Bible. Go get it at RacingDudes.com. Just click on the products page there. And listen, if you're going to be there, hit us up. The whole team will be there. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. if you like our content. And leave a comment below. Who do you like in this race? This might be one of the best races. Could be the race of the day for sure, or even of the Breeders' Cup. So let me know in the comments below who you like. Until next time, if you're going to be there, see you at the Breeders' Cup.
RacingDudes.com is your home for the best free picks for every race, every track. It's Breeders' Cup season, and we've got wall-to-wall coverage of the World Championships. Subscribe to YouTube.com/RacingDudes right now. Click the notification bell. You never want to miss a single video. Want to make money betting horses? Bet with the Racing Dudes.